Namaste. So I'd like to talk a little bit about Asan. And we know asanas to be postures. In India, we call it Asan. We take the A off. The A is kind of a bit silent or short. Anyway, it's generally known as posture, but it also means the seated posture, and it's been commonly known in India and as well in tantric circles especially, that an asana is also the material, the asan is also the material which you sit on while you meditate. And it's a really important aspect in Tantra to have this asan in your practice. So it can really be made of anything, but the best is made of something of a natural material, something which is woolen, or something which is silk, or even cotton. Generally in India they're using a wool because it's widely accessible and it's also traditional. And something as well which is durable, because as you move forward in your tantric sadhana, that this will be something that stays with you through each of your practices. And you can have, I've had mine for I think 11 years now, or maybe 12 years, I think 11. And so because we meditate and we do so much practice on this piece of material, it becomes an object, we would say an object of power, an object which can hold the Shakti, hold the Shakti in it. So it becomes this really important aspect for our practice, and can aid us so that if we are having a meditation which is really scattered or really tired, because it starts to irradiate this Shakti from meditation, it also helps to support us in our meditation. And the important thing as well with our posture then is not to have a pillow under the bum unless we absolutely need to. And so part of it as well, especially for people who have just come to doing a seated, cross-legged style of meditation, it's good to be easy on yourself. So if it hurts really bad in the knees and the legs and the hips, so you can put a pillow under, but try to alternate back and forth, if this makes sense. So you have a pillow under your bum for 10 minutes, then you take the pillow out and you sit just cross-legged. And you can be in any kind of cross-legged position, the half lotus, the full lotus, any of these. It's also suggested as much as we can to be as still as possible for the duration of this sadhana, for the duration of our practice, of the use of mantra. So this means if we do a 1 hour seated meditation, that we try not to move. Of course, we also have to be gentle with ourselves, so we're not causing pain and suffering to the physical form, but we're treating our practice, we're treating our mantra practice with determination and with strength. And it's a very important aspect to cultivate in our lives, but especially in our spiritual practice. So once we're in our asana practice or in our mantra practice, there's a little ritual that we do at the end of the practice. And this little ritual as well needs to be done when we're like getting up to go to the bathroom or something. We have to leave the asan for some reason. So what we do is we touch our head to the floor, and we do this in reverence to the goddess. So feeling love, feeling gratitude towards the mother, feeling gratitude towards the universe. So conjuring up a little bit of love at this moment as we touch our head to the floor. And then we lift up the corner of our mat, and it doesn't really matter what corner. You can say it's the right corner all the time, but it doesn't really matter so much. And we place our hand down there, and we take a little bit of the dust off the earth or off the floor that we're sitting on, and then we bring that dust to the top of the head, and we kind of place it on top of the head. And this can just be quickly, or it can be done a little bit more mindfully. And what this does is it helps to concretize, it helps to keep the energy within the body. So we're sitting on the earth, and then we bring this earth to the top of the head, and that energy gets fixed into the body. Of course, there's a lot more to this, but as an introductory talk, I feel that this is all you need at this moment to get started. Thank you for listening. Namaste.